So, ever so once in a blue moon, I entertain one of these things. This is where we get somebody who comes on our YouTube channel and starts making accusations that they claim they know exactly how our products work and how they function. And they like to leave stupid comments at the bottom. Now, usually, I go and I delete these comments or block them and I go about my business. But every once in a while, I'll entertain one. First things first, my name is Kenneth Burt. My company's Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Age Technology Screens, and our other platform we have, which we're working on, is Cardboard PC Kingdom. So, every once in a while, we always get somebody comes up there that can figure out saying, oh, we know how you're doing this, you know how you're doing that, and we have to embarrass them. We're used to doing that to a particular YouTuber, which, again, has embarrassed himself and with their company on so many levels, it's not even funny. So, yesterday, well actually early this morning, I shot a couple of promo demonstrations for the company, and in those promo demonstrations, I did a demonstration on something we call a splatter screen. Now, if you've seen the splatter screens before, this is where we take an all-white screen, we code over with our technology, and we just display showing exactly how much you're missing from the screen. I've done these inside, I've done them outside, I've done them on the site, I've done dozens of these splatter screens. So, the individual whose name is in the caption of the video, I contacted him and said, look, you just made a big mistake. To say that at the end of the day that was a white sheet of paper with a hole through it, that's what he thought. He thought it was a white sheet of paper that was cut out to mimic and fake the demonstration. Again, I can't express this enough why I try to tell people at the end of the day why you need to research my company before you open your mouth and get embarrassed. I say this all the time. And then, when you get embarrassed, the first thing they do is they want to start crying about, oh, I didn't mean it this way, I didn't mean it that way. Why did you have to come down to me so harsh? You write checks, we'll cash them for you. We're known for doing this. So let me show you something, put you on blast. I told you, I sent you a message around 4 o'clock, and I said that you're going on blast. So let's prove to Mr. Lightning Wings Products, or Production, or whatever he calls himself, is basically why he's completely wrong. So, let's get our lights on, and the environment, and let's go get the surface. As he claims, it is nothing more than just a white sheet of paper, and there's holes cut out in it, so that way it looks like the screen is basically showing a difference. So, let's see if that's true. Let me see, where is, over here. Now let's go get the movie that was involved in this demonstration. Let's go to YouTube. And let's go over and get Iron Man movie fights. Yeah, this is the one right here. They're fighting in the park. So let's see if this surface we have is exactly as he described. So he said he wasted 10 minutes of his life, or whatever it was, the video was, and he thought that the demonstration we did was completely fake, and that was nothing more than just a piece of paper laying against the screen that had a hole cut out in it, and we're actually just showing our screen. I don't even know where you were going with that at the end of the day. You do know that any surface laying against the screen, if it's white, it's definitely going to do the exact same thing. But I'm going to show you. I believe in entertaining people when they do dumb stuff around me. So, mind you, if it was a white sheet of paper laying against the screen, still the fact that the screen is showing a much more advanced image than the white surface would show that the technology works. So, let's entertain that theory too also. And also to entertain the theory of the surface you claim to be nothing more than just a piece of hole in some paper. Now, even if there was a piece of hole in some paper, the fact that it's laying against the screen, and basically the screen is still showing a better image than the paper that's laying against it, would show definitely improvement also too. But I want to show you in this demonstration why the surface that we laid against the screen was solid. It was not actually a white piece of paper showing the difference. It was actually a surface that was white. So let's enlighten you real quick and let's show a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go over here. And we're going to get this one here. Let's bring it up. Now, let's go over here and let's grab the surface. I'll hook everything when we go get it up. My cat Taco is sitting there. So, this is the surface we use in the demonstration. Is it a white sheet of paper? No, actually it's not. It's actually a solid surface. I actually showed this off quite a bit of time. Matter of fact, there was a screen that comes with it. We couldn't get the coating applied to it. And this is a screen I got made. I smashed in half of those. Couldn't get it to work because the surface wasn't applied to it. And later on, our Lord came in and blessed us with an ingredients to go in and be able to apply the surface much faster. Now we have a coating that will basically just coats the surface without no problem whatsoever. So, to Mr. Lightning Wings products, no, that's a solid surface. I've been doing this for quite some time. So for you to come on my YouTube channel and sit there and say out of your mouth at the bottom, and again, that's what he wrote right there, you see in the thumbnail, that this is just nothing more than a piece of white paper that I cut a hole in and laid it against the screen. You do know the screen overlaps, right? So it overlaps here on this side and overlaps on this side. So the original screen that's behind it basically shows the side here and here. You didn't pick that up, did you? What do you do for a living, by the way? I'm curious. I'll go to your channel and find out. But again, yeah, I told you I was going to put you on blast, didn't I? I told you I was going to embarrass you, didn't I? This is why I can't express enough. This is why we do so much research so we can back our products up. It's a good example for you naysayers at the end of the day, like to make our false accusations. This, again, as I said before, will get you embarrassed because our products are backed. So, let's go in and let's look at this demonstration right here. Now he said it was a white sheet of paper laying across the screen with a hole in it. That would be impossible if the surface is solid, as I showed you on camera. So what you saw, Lightning Wings products, what you saw was actually working technology. So just in case if you happen to delete your comment off my page, I screenshotted it and I posted it in this video so it will always be there forevermore. Enjoy. I can't express enough. Don't challenge us. You will lose every single time. Anyone, don't challenge us. You'll lose every single time. And then, again, we'll hear the complaints from that. Come up, well, you didn't have to do this, and you didn't have to do that. Wait a minute, you come on here and make false accusations about my products, and then basically, if we basically make the attempt or try to basically prove our products, we're in the wrong? No, don't go carrying on me. You went on my channel, you made this statement, and now I'm out here. I told you it's going to embarrass you. We make these. We're the ones who started the splatter screens. We started all that. And the splatter screen basically represents that, shows our technology, the difference between a white surface. What you're seeing in the middle of that surface is a solid white surface coated with our paint in the middle of it. We've actually done this outside. Where were you at when I did the 8? Oh, you weren't around. You weren't doing, I guess, I don't know where he was at. Well, we did the 8 outside. Where were you at? Nowhere we found. So, next time you want to come to my channel, and I'll go, by the way, this is a legit real channel because we checked the account and it's actually a real account. It's just some random guy who came over here to try to make some statement. I guess he's trying to make some name for himself. You got embarrassed, didn't you? Yeah. Try it again. I got more for you. Here's all we do all this testing to begin with on our technology to make sure it works 100%. And let us sit there and say he wasted his time. Nobody, you didn't waste your time. You just got embarrassed. That's what you did. Now you're on blast. It's a bump to every forum site that I go on because I share these videos with other forum sites, other places that I go. So guess what? You got a couple minutes of fame. Not the good kind, but you got it. Let's continue. Oh, wait. Let's break out the meters. But we gotta have the meters for the eaters. That's why it pays to be respectful. Don't disrespect people at the end of the day, because again, you'll get embarrassed. I've been doing this for years, and I mean for years, designing this technology, and don't appreciate someone coming on and being disrespectful on my channel and make statements that are not true about what we're doing. Let me come over and show the meter. Meter, pumpkin eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Let me see. Let's hit the meter right here. And you see meters maxed out, my friends. You know, meters bring up in here because there's a lot of commercial lighting. I'm going to take my hand, put it over top so you can see. See right there? See how it's pulling up? But I take it away. Bam. So meters don't read in here. See right here? This is the screen that you claimed that was nothing more than just a white piece of paper. Well, actually, this is not paper, by the way. This is actually kind of a plastic fiber board. That's what it is. But it's not plastic. So let me pull it back here. So you can see right here. I'm going to pull it back and see if there's a hole there. There's no hole there at all. See that? No hole at all there. Nothing there. Nothing. No hole. See? So basically, this is actually a fiber board, not a piece of paper. And as you can see, our technology is doing exactly as I claimed in the video. Now just imagine if you went out and you did a bunch of video demonstrations on the same topic that you spoke in the bottom of my video. Just say you did that. Say you shot all these videos and said, hey, look, I feel that it's just nothing but a white sheet of paper. You never contacted my company. You slandered my company. Well, I'll be suing you about right now. I'll be contacting an attorney and getting ready to get you sued. That's why I explain to people at the end of the day, before you go on and make accusations about someone's business or whatsoever, learn and know what their business is all about before making these accusations. Because these accusations can land you some very serious hot water, because it'll be marked under slander. Now, did he commit slander? No, he didn't commit slander. From our end, we don't see that slander. We see that somebody who basically has not educated themselves enough on our products to basically be speaking so freely to say something that, oh, it's nothing more than just a white sheet of paper with a hole in it. Yeah. Honestly, to tell you the truth, that's kind of basically a compliment. The fact that our technology, when we put this onto an everyday solid surface, basically produces an image so amazing that it looks like there could be a hole in it, shining with the screen on the other end. I like that. I'm going to use that to my advantage point for my technology as I explain it. I like that. And the reason why we enjoy his comment, because the trolls are the ones that give me the best fun. I remember one time they were sitting there saying it was our projector settings, and we showed those off, and they got mad about that. And then they said it was the Dynasty black paint. We beat that. We use it in our demonstrations now for fun. Our screens were supposed to be gray. That's another one. Other one we had the fun we had in where they said that, what was it? Oh yeah, we did the white level test. The guy wanted me to do a demonstration of gray screen versus gray paint. That was actually a pretty good one. That was pretty fun. The color demonstration, I'm sure our color level since the white surface, did that one already. There was one, basically, we had a leak screen up there, had a black background. They wanted to flip it over to see if it would match your screen. Been there, done that one already. So we had a bunch of them. So yeah. Again, no, it just don't do it at the end of the day. You don't embarrass yourself. And that's what I explained to him when I sent him the message. I said, look, I love stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff that gets a smile on my face. I love my technology to be challenged. I love when people ask questions. This is why I'm in forum sites with a bunch of gurus at the end of the day that, again, know exactly what they're talking about, and they will challenge your stuff. So I've been asked every question in the book. And to think that the image we have looks so amazing that he would think that this is nothing more than just a white sheet of paper with a hole in it. And that's why the image is so sharp. No, my friend, this is a solid piece of fiberboard. It's plastic fiberboard. And that image you're seeing on the other end is that coating matching the screen that's overlapping the surface itself. Now, if you were to say, no, you can't buy. You're banned. Permanently, for life, forever. You can never buy from me ever. That being said, next time learn your lesson. Oh, and by the way, if you try to say I can find something better, there isn't nothing better. We tested everything. Literally. Try to find me something. Matter of fact, there's a challenge for you. Find me something. Because I'm tired of looking at myself. So, that being said, yeah. There you go. See? Now, naysayers. Learn something from this experience. Is he a naysayer? No, he's not. He's just a random guy who just made some dumb statement. To the naysayers. This is the reason why you get embarrassed when you come against our technology. We can back our stuff. So if somebody made this statement to you about your images being Google images and did a back check and found out your stuff was coming up on Google and wasn't yours, or your stuff was matching house paint, or gain range didn't exist because they did the research and couldn't find it, how would you back it up? How would you defend your company? You can't. That's just like the fellow came out there and said a $50 container of paint would do the same thing as Crow's product and my product. And I was like, no, you got the wrong person at the end of the day. I didn't buy PPG, I bought M&M. That is a more high-grade, more expensive paint than it is for basically PPG. And put that on my screen on a live stream and beat it. Then sent him the video and said, remove my name off of it. And he removed my name. Crow's is still up there because he can't back it. So you have to be able to defend your company. You can't defend it, you're going to have problems. The site will be shut down. Can't back up your products, none of that. Alright, let's get this video playing right here, because I want to look a little bit of this right here. Got this running right here. Let's go back to the beginning. I like this right here. And you said you wasted 10 minutes of your time? That's what you said? 10 minutes or something of your time watching this fake video demonstration you claim at the end of the day, lightning wings production? That's what you mentioned, right? Really? I told you it's going to put you on blast, didn't I? I sent you a message to tell you what was going to happen. Leave your comment up there. Don't take it off. If you take it off, it's going to show embarrassment. Come back and show that it's removed. So keep it up there. I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, yeah, finally. I love doing this today. I get to come up here and basically prove somebody wrong again. Like, you know, when Jamie started that dumb nonsense talking about his dark silver, whatever, it's the same thing as my product. We had to do a side-by-side, pull this video. Yeah, no. Your stuff, whatever you make at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, you got until the 1st of January to make a product. You can make it and do it yourself. I'll make it right here on camera. Unlike you, who won't do the great paint. Go ahead, put ingredients up there. I'll make it. No problem. Like I asked you to send me my black paint, I never got it. Certified letter, shipped right to his front door. You signed for it, requesting my black paint. And for those who don't know, since Fernando made all these lies up about our products at the end of the day, this guy has nothing to do with Fernando, by the way. We sent him a certified letter telling him, hey, if I'm a fake, send me black paint, I'll test it live, and he never sent it. That right there, my friend, is going to cost you $1 million. Just that statement alone will cost you $1 million. You got to back it up. I can take it to court and literally sue you for this. Mind, you have to understand how the court system works. You can sue for whatever the freak you want, as long as you can back it up. Doesn't make a difference whether you don't have the money or not. They don't care about that. It depends on if you can back it up. So you can ask for something like $100 million. And guess what? As long as you can back up that what they're saying is wrong, you got $100 million coming to you. Now, will they have $100 million? Nah, at all, period. It's just to put up most companies, if they sue with something that ridiculous or the high, insane amount of money, it's because they're burying you in debt. That's what it's for. Because nobody will touch you with $100 million, either $1 million lien on your account, on your life. They won't touch you at all, period. It's to ban you from basically the financial world. That's what it's designed to do. So you go into a bank and you see somebody has a debt of maybe $30,000, $11,000, $12,000, but you see something that pops up for like $1 million, you're like, oh, no. We couldn't, there's no way in the world we can finance anything for you. Nothing we can do for you. You owe way too much money. There you go, that's why. So I can literally sue anyone for basically making a statement about my product. I can take court to you for $100 million and get it. Get the lien on you. Because you got to prove it. Now, like I said, do I believe this fellow? No, I don't believe it. He just came in and made a poor judgment. That's what he did. Tried to be funny. He made a poor judgment. Now, if he did a bunch of YouTube videos on this, a dozen or so, then yes, we're dragging them to court, we're suing them for millions of dollars. And this will pop up in court. Imagine if I walked into that courtroom and I showed the same surface and it wasn't the white sheet of paper. It wasn't a hole right through it. Then what? What would happen? See? Now, those of you who have committed these crimes against my business, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, we finished spraying this on through? We'll put some stuff on here real quick. Let's do this right here. Tron 4K demo. Trying to go away. Let's see. I want to do. Where's one with the planes, the jets? Oh, it's this one. I think it is.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Active White's unique hydrogen peroxide technology
That's why I can't express enough.
For a visible difference in just 7 days.
Research the company before making such accusations, because again, I have to come on here and I have to embarrass you. And then we get the whole Karen routine, well, oh, he's unprofessional because he did this and did that. No. You challenged my business when you opened your mouth and made that statement. What is my job to do as an owner of this company? My job is to go in and back my company's name. That's what I can't understand about these crybabies that get on my nerves from time to time. You know, you want to slander my business, but you expect for me to just sit there and just take that hit and basically not back my product up. No, I'm going to back my product up and crush you in the process by doing it. So that way you learn, after we put you to a bad enough humility, that you learn at the end of the day, I'm not going over there anymore. What happens when you stick your hand in fire? It hurts, right? Would you go over and stick your hand there again what you did it the first time? No, you won't. All right then. Learn or get burned. Oh, I like that. Learn or get burned. Man, you guys are going to be paid a lot of money. Good thing he didn't make a lot of videos on this, because if he did, man, he would have been done. But he just came in and just basically, this guy, he has nothing to do with them. No, nothing right, nothing with them. At least I don't know. But anyway, so far, he's just somebody made some random stupid comedy. And like I said, usually we get rid of them. We don't entertain them. This one was too good to be true. I had to do this one. Some of them I have no choice. I got to come on here. Mind, you put a comment up there, we don't reply back. That's because we're showing you mercy. Because I can embarrass a living daylights out of you on YouTube. Like, well, you know what? It's not worth the time. Let's move on. But this one was too good to be true. I've never heard that one before. Thought it was a white sheet of paper laying against our screen, and we were on fiberglass. And he thought there was a hole cut in it. We cut a hole in it. I can see that from here. Why you would think that? It's so crystal clear. I say it's a bit of a compliment too. I like that. My image is so clear that you would think there was a hole cut into the screen. It just looks like that, doesn't it? Because it's so clear. Yeah, isn't it? Pretty interesting. I like that. Oh, but Mr. Wings, understand this. I'm in a commercial environment. So, keep in mind, I'm not in a home where I can control and manipulate things and all that stuff, and no one's going to stop by, like some important CEOs and people for business and all that. I got to be in where other people do business. So in order for me to get those contracts that I need to operate in fully lit environments, I have to go in and I have to show my product actually works. That's how it works. And when I go on trade shows and everything, I have to do the same demonstration over and over again. So if it was a fake white piece of paper, I think anyone in this building would have figured that out. And I think anyone in any trade show that I went to would definitely figure it out. And I think when I was on site, they would have figured it out also too, because they were all over the place down there. So no, at all. No. I'm going to do you a big favor. I'm going to leave your comment there, but I'm going to block you. By blocking you, this gives you an opportunity to go someplace else. And if you want to play that game at the end of the day, you'll end up like these jokers when they go into court being sued for tons of money and possibly getting some, well, it's not possible, they are getting serious jail time. Which is pretty colors in here. I haven't done colors on this thing yet.
So what's better than celebrating
So
the holidays
just
in Philly?
go.
Absolutely nothing. That's why this week, GMA's in Philly.
We're here celebrating the holidays, even in Love Park. It's
And they said, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. This is a good one. I paint these screens up on camera all the time. They're called splatter screens. We do them all the time. Take our paint in different directions. I did one outside on a Supreme 8. Definitely knew it. That's why they come out entertaining. It was different. Anyone's ever heard already, we already know. We just go on and move on. Just that we get rid of it, go about our business. But this was new. I never heard this one before. Oh, in the spring. Interesting. Now, if you'd have sat there and said in the comments, said, hey, I think there's a hole in the paper, you know, can you tell me if this is true or not? That would have been a more of a proper answer. Then I wouldn't have had to put you on blast. I'd have sent back a message like, no, it's not. It's basically just a survivor of that screen. There's a hole in it. I've done it before, and I'd sent you some video demonstrations. But you felt the need to insult me by saying, oh, I wasted my time on this, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. Nasty. All right, then you open up that can of, you know, butt kicking, and there you are. You got served. Anything else? White levels, contrast, lights out, whatever. We did all that stuff. We dropped it at 1,000 lumens, and we say, hey, maybe it's because we're using a 4,000 lumen projector. We got 1,000 lumens, 50 lumens. We got all types of projectors. So come on, don't. Just go. It's better that way. Because I have to really embarrass you, man. I'll grind into you. You really won't like me at the end of the day. So just go at the end of the day. But I thought it was a good one. I gave that much. It was actually pretty good. I like that one. I do like a challenge. This is why I go to form sites. We can challenge the first place. And naysayers make those garbage paints. You wouldn't even back up your product. That's why I told you testing is important. Can't express that enough. Why testing is so important. But you don't listen. That's why your products right now are crumbling. Website open yet? Let me see. Nope, still down. That's gonna be down forever. They can't bring it back up. Yeah, you can't bring it back up. He was told he could bring it back up. The number of reasons why he can't bring that site back up. Number one, he can't back up the product. His company's going to court. Hope you know that, people, at the end of the day. Just because you take your website down doesn't mean nothing. It means you take your website down when you're committing the activity. Then there's no proof of the evidence. Not have 100,000 people see what you just did and then go, I'm going to take this down. That doesn't work at all, period. So we got you logged onto a blacklist. That means we have the evidence already, and it's nothing. You can delete all the videos you want. It's right there. It's not going anywhere. The evidence is right there. It's not going anywhere because you remove the site. You're saying, and then on top of that, using the whole moving on to bigger and better things, nah, you kind of wrecked that one when you came back in and you committed crimes. That now we're going to take you to court for and sue you for posting my face 3 times. That's going to cost you $150,000 per image. And then doxing the addresses, which again adds on to the cyber crimes, which now additionally won't be 10 years, maybe 20, 30 years for those cyber crimes. So again, no, it didn't go well for you. And then you turn around and you deleted the video after making this statement. So that doesn't even go well. So, yeah, you open your website, my people will have your stuff. You have until the 1st, both of them, to get a product made to take on the Apex Gamer. If not, I'm going to turn your cancellations into a border, a screen. I'm going to post you on every site that I go to. I'll explain to you what this stands for. And yeah, you'll be announced. So you can sit there and go, oh, he's slandered. It's not slander if it's true. Your products don't work. That's why we have cancellations. We got your receipts right there. You got your cursing, a load of receipts. And look, the guy's nasty, has a nasty attitude. I would never do business with this guy. He curses on every receipt. It's right there. Am I lying? They put the money back in our account because they cut back their products up. Am I lying? All right then. It's not slander. Okay. So, As you can see, Mr. Lightning Wings, as you can see, we have a habit of crushing people. Those two individuals, which I spoke about a few minutes ago, they committed some problems with our company, and now they're being sued, and yeah, they're getting some very serious jail time out of it. So I would advise you to just, fly somewhere else, stay somewhere in the other backyard, wherever you go, right? And leave it at that. Now, if you comment it back and say, hey, I would like to buy your product, no, you don't buy from us, ever. Not ever. So good luck on whatever is out there waiting for you, because you can't buy it from us. Anybody else? Any challenges? Anybody? I'm sick and tired of it. This is why I talk about YouTube at the end of the day. We don't have this fight with any of the channels. We don't get this problem with them. They know true technology when they see it. You're bitter. You're very bitter. You're the people that you claimed at the end of the day that was supposed to take us out didn't take us out. They crumbled. Literally had it on the blacklist, going through the website, asking this guy multiple times about this range gain, nothing. We got nothing back from him. Contacted a customer, had it over in England. He can't even post any videos, no demonstrations, nothing. He had 7 days to do it, to post a video on range gain, to show the screen outside in a fully lit environment. Nothing at all. Other fellow shuts his website down. Multiple times, caught lying on camera, ripping, scheming, lying, the whole 9 yards. That's what your products are? That's what y'all buy your products at? We don't do business on Facebook. The majority of my sales come from other sites. Google, Twitter, all that stuff. We got accounts through there. Facebook, we got multiple stores on Facebook. We don't do business on YouTube like that. We don't make sales on YouTube. YouTube is designed for advertising the technology. That's what it's for. Marketing. So the only why YouTube makes its money, unless when we show a video, people see it, they say it's all on YouTube. Because you go right now, we're 11,000 videos in, we flood YouTube right now. Can't go anywhere without bumping into one of my screens. And the people who see those demonstrations are people who are not poisoned by the biased opinion of those people that tried to take my products. So, you're left out in the cold now. When I speak to you, I don't speak to people who see my videos and buy, not you. I speak to people who've been on YouTube and seen this nonsense go back and forth between these idiots who try to take my company out and watch them crumble and fall. So what's your opinion now? Because I've been on your sites, I've read all your comments on anything, the national things you said. You're out in the cold right now. You don't have anything at all, period. And you can't go near certifieds, and they cost way too much money if you're talking about budget at the end of the day. Besides, we'll take them out too. So where are you going? You're out in the cold. Can't buy from us. We won't sell to you. Sneak and buy a screen from us? Hey, remember, at the end of the day, it's your money today. I'll just keep your money, but deep down inside, when you're watching my technology fire up and look amazing on your screen, you will live with that for the rest of your life. You will see that you were wrong 100%, and I was right. And that's going to hurt you more at the end of the day when you're spending the money for my screen. That pride is going to be crushed pretty hard. I like this position. Now, I'm going to go buy some glue today, because I'm going to finish my fish tank over and some stuff I'm working on. Yep, this was fun. I enjoyed it. Gee, we do that to Jamie every day. We crush him literally every freaking day on something. Every time he posts something, we crush him really bad. The whole making our product nonsense, we've done this one before. We give him permission to make our stuff, and he's failed miserably. Now it looks like he's just completely giving up. Spirit is crushed. Yep. But I'm used to it. We do this all the time. He's sticking in the longest, usually, but he took the most damage. But anyway, we're used to this. And I know right now, haters out there, angry and bitter, say, well, come up with our own screen paint. We'll take them on. We got 429. Which one do you want to go after? 429 screen paints engineered and done. And that's one website. The other one is climbing at 100. What do you want to do? Make the screen paint come against me? Yeah, well, the stuff's not even tested. problem we have is you don't test your stuff out. When we look at the demonstrations on the products, none of this stuff is tested. So that's how we know this stuff doesn't work. Because we go through your sites and we're looking for testing, we don't find anything. We find just 4 videos on something or 2 videos on something, and it's no test whatsoever. And when we come to buy from you, we got to deal with your cancellations, your excuses, blah, 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 blah. Other person, Williams, can't even sell his product. We told him we can't market his product. He can't sell that stuff. What's he going to do? We get our hands on it, what happens to it? It's going to fail. So the fact that if I told you you can't sell your product, and the fact that you basically have not put it on a website by now, it took them about a couple minutes, 5 minutes to set up an eBay account. So if you haven't had it on there by now, that tells you from the door the product doesn't work. Person, they back their stuff up, and if somebody says, hey, look, you can't put your stuff there, blah, 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 their product is good, they're going to put it up, you're going to show. That's what they're going to do. They're going to show the product works. But if your product doesn't work and you're not ready to go straight to the if your product is good, you're going to show. If it's not, you're not going to show. So even he has admitted our product is better. You know why? Let me get this. You can't find nothing on the product. None of it. You didn't even post to do it yourself. You do it yourself, let's see. Let's do one more thing that's a question below. Now you said paper, right? You said it's nothing more than white paper with a hole in it. Getting back to the product, the wings guy. Lightning Wings Products. That's a pretty cool name, by the way. That's a very cool name. But I wish you would have just addressed me a little better than coming off and saying something nasty. Because now I'm going to have to do this to you. So, as you can see, we'll go over to this board again. And we'll see that this is not a hole at all, that this is actually a solid board. See, solid. There's nothing going through there. Solid board. Let's put that back over there like that. Now, let's go over here. Get back to our video we had in here. It never plays that way. Get back to our video over here. Now, as you can see, walk over to the video, right? Again, see? See the image pushing through? See the opposite on this side here that shows up on our side, and this side doesn't show up. Now, let's come over here, and let's bring it back. And let's see if there's a hole in there. There's no hole in there at all. It's nice and dark, as you can see. Now, let's put this back over here. Now, let's take the white sheet of paper. Let's take this right here. See? Now, this is paper. That's fiberboard. Let's stick that right here in the middle and see if that does anything. Let's see if that white sheet of paper does anything to our screen. Because you said white paper, so I'm going to put white paper up there for you. That's plastic fiberboard. But we're going to put some white paper up there and see if we get the same reaction. Like we said, our video was fake. And, you know, we didn't say it was fake. He thought that it was fake because he thought there was a hole in the screen. And that's the reason why the image was coming up so sharp. That's what he thought. So as you can see, it's a solid. It's basically coated with our technology on it, splatter screen. And mind you, I did a demonstration painting that screen in a demonstration. And as you can see, it does not match the white piece of paper. It doesn't match the fiberboard. And let's go look at the back of the screen again, just to make sure, 100%, that we are not able to look through this surface. I want to make sure. You know, I don't want to get accused of doing something wrong. Oh, guess what? There's just a solid piece right there. All right, then that means that the surface we have laying against here, with our screen paint painted into it, is actually doing exactly what we said it could do on the camera. So, Mr. Lightning Wings Products, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. I do advise, and strongly advise, as I told you when I sent you the message, I was going to put you on blast. You don't want to get embarrassed, so I say that. Next time, do the research on what my business is about before you do this. Now, usually, most of the time, I just ignore this and just move on. I usually don't entertain that. But yours was just an interesting question at the end of the day. Now, to the untrained eye, would this look like someone cut a hole in a piece of paper? I think it would, yeah. It would. But that's flattering for me. I take that. much respect. I'm flattered that you would think that the technology you pull is so vivid, so sharp in a fully lit environment that a meter can't read in. I'm just impressed by that. You know what? I want to do something here. I'm going to turn off my big boy 4000 lumen projector, and we want to swap it out for 1000 lumens. Because we want to be sure 100% that we can't see to that surface, you know what I mean? Maybe it's 1000 lumens, that's the 4000 lumens, because we want to make sure that we're right on this, okay? You know, we'll be in the max out zone, of course. Let's do a swap out. We're going to drop it down to 1000 lumens right there. We do this all the time, so just let you know this is not going to be well. Not for us. We're going to be good, because we crush it all the time. But let's just make sure. Because again, I don't want you to come back and say, well, you're using a 4000 lumen projector, even though it's in factory settings in the eco mode. Oh, yeah, I take it eco, it's in eco mode. We'll drop it down to 1000. Let's see what happens. See if we get if it'll see right through the screen. Now, mind you, this claim was that this is a white sheet of paper up here, before we put the white sheet of paper up here, and there was a hole in this white piece of paper, and that's why the image was showing up so sharp on the other end. That's what he thought. I'm flattered by that. You would think that our technology, wow, it's got to be super crystal clear. The fact that it can fool someone into thinking that there was a hole in that white surface. Imagine that. But I didn't like the insult at the end about we wasting your time. That you went too far with that one. And this is why I'm taking the time out to do this to you. All right, let's swap out. So we sure we're going to be swapping out for. And don't subscribe, please. I'm not interested. So over here we have our Sony. We call her Old Faithful. This is Sony BPL CS4 projector, 600 by 800, 720p SVGA. Over here we have a Christie projector. I only paid $50 for this. Do you know that? $10 for that one. $50 for this one. This one cost me $75. This is the most expensive projector. It's more expensive than the 4000. Can you believe that? Isn't that insane? This is a WXGA. That's an XGA. That's an SVGA. All right, let that cool down. And then we're going to go over and get this 1000. Oh, I forgot, this takes a different type of power supply. So let's get the power supply for this unit. Get you guys over here. Because that takes a different type of power supply. It takes the same kind of power that your game systems take. That's what it takes. Just never meaning no harm. Now, last time we had somebody come in and make a comment again. And we had to go out there. So some very nasty stuff in their comments about our products. Alright? And we had to put you on blast, right? And then they went in and got upset with us and said, that is not cool. It's not cool that you go out there and you put me on blast like that because that was not necessary. Not necessary? Well, it's not necessary to contact my company, go to our videos that we work hard to make, and make false accusations about my products. So you would feel much better if I just basically just let you say whatever you want and badmouth my products, right? No, you'll get embarrassed. I warn people about that. I sit there on camera and say, look, don't do that. Our stuff is tested. We embarrassed Jamie one time so badly in a forum. He came in on a stream, and we had an elite screen. We're showing the difference between the elite screen at 1000 lumens on our projection screen. So he saw the screen pull backwards. He saw black on one side. He said, oh, why don't you put that against your surface? Oh my goodness, man. I get tired of slapping this guy in the face. The dumb stuff he does. Let me explain something to you. First things first, we test ourselves against everyone. We have the highest black on black demonstrations on anybody who makes black paint. Anybody. Wouldn't you think if I sat there and threw hoodies, pants, jackets, I threw black Tupperware up there, I threw black tape across the screen, we did black cardboard, we did construction paper, you name it, it's up there in the videos. Mesh, micro mesh, it's up there. Wouldn't you think I would use the back of the vinyl side of the projection screens? Thinking that someone would come up with that idea? Voila! And after embarrassing you on you, and we did it right there in live, right in front of them. and embarrassing you. I gotta find the video. It's a hilarious one too. It's documented. After embarrassing you, he comes back 3 years later with some dumb King's challenge, and that was a challenger, but basically against that black surface. That's what I said. It's kind of like, y'all live in the world of Groundhog Day. You ever seen Groundhog Day, where he keeps repeating the same thing over and over again? He'll come back and like, guess what? I'm going to see you put yourself against that black vinyl. Next day, guess what? I'm going to see you put yourself against that black vinyl. Day after that. Next what? Guess what? Can you put yourself against that black vinyl? A month later. Guess what? Can you put that? We just did this already, man. Multiple times. I got to come back to the video. Go, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. That's what the King's challenge was. It was basically, he took a black surface of a screen, a vinyl screen, and said, you got to do the demonstration for this. We sent back a video where we did this video like 5 years ago. Where we embarrassed him on YouTube. There you go. Remember this? There you go. Refresh your memory. Knock yourself out, Skippy. There you go. Man. Sheesh. Don't get used to the view sometimes. Like, really? How many times I have to punish you on this stuff? Like, really? And as Mr. Wings is watching this, like, gee whiz, this guy has a habit of crushing people online. Yeah, we do have a habit of crushing people online. Go to the blacklist. Check it out for yourself. That way you can educate yourself on what we do. Man, this guy's crushing people left and right. We crush them, yes. Now, mind you, you're going to basically challenge me on that level. I'm going to put you on YouTube on blast. And then he'll come in and cry and go, oh, you're unprofessional. Then why would you talk me up? What is wrong with you? That's like freaking want to fight Iron Mike Tyson. The guy was not a professional boxer, but just saying you just want to start a fight with Iron Mike Tyson out of nowhere, right? You want to fight with him. And you talk all this trash about how you're going to kick his behind, and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. So eventually, this boxer is going to pop up. Because he's going to hear chatter coming back to him about somebody talking trash about him, and he's going to pop up. He's not going to sit there and take that abuse at the end of the day. But when he does pop up, and he does punch you in the face for it, then what? Then you want to sit there and cry and say, oh, he's a bully at the end of the day. Karen calls. Call him a bully at the end of the day and say, oh, he's nothing more than just a bully because, you know, he punched me in the face. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. So here we are on our Fire Stick. Should we choose a PC just in case it'll cry about that too? Let's go switch over to PC. It may cry. Oh, it's not the same as a PC. It's different. It'll cry about that too. Let's clean that up too. Gee, cry babies. Cry, 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 All right, there we go. Now, let's go over here, because I had people cry about every freaking thing in a demonstration. Cry about this, cry about that, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Cry too much. He's in the park. This is one in the park here. So here we are. 1,000 lumens, right? 1,000 lumens. And let's see. We get the same reaction at 1,000 lumens. Got a white sheet of paper, which that's not working at all whatsoever. But his statement was we had a hole in our screen, right? And this is paper, that's fiberboard, right? Now, as I see, I don't see, well, let's check. Let's make sure there's not a hole behind it. Could be a hole behind here. Could it change? Could we change out the projector? Let's see. Oh, nope, there's no hole back there. Nothing at all. So, okay, we'll put that back over there. All right, just checking. Want to make sure 100% there's no hole back there, because I don't want to be accused of doing a demonstration with a white surface up there, paper. Mine, that's not paper, with a hole in it. I mean, that means I'll be faking it, right? Yeah, okay. I think it's hard for them to understand that it works that good. All right then. I had my fun. I'm done. Let's check again one more time. Make sure there's no hole in the back of this, because I don't know. I don't want to be accused of something I didn't do. I did wrong or whatever. Let's see. Let's go check this out again. We're here. Can't see through there. So we got it here. I'm not seeing any of my equipment. Anybody see anything? Can you see my stuff here? I'm not seeing it right there. So I guess there's no hole in there. It must be a solid piece. Okay then. That means the demonstration was real. Now, as you said in your demonstration, Lightning Wings products, you sat there and said that you wasted 10 minutes, right? Well, I spent an hour doing this demonstration, and I didn't waste it. I enjoyed it. I took an hour of my time to come in and do this. Was it worth it? Oh, heck, it was worth every minute of it was worth it. Because every once in a while, I get one of those. I've seen the rest of them. We've been there and done that, or we just block you and move on. Sometimes we figure out why we haven't entertained you on something you made, because we're giving you mercy at the end of the day. Because I can just come in and just browse the living crap out of you. I can do that. But we just thought we'd give you some mercy, you know, whatever. And we thought what you're asking was too easy. At the end of the day, we couldn't have any fun with it. So, yeah, bored. Oh. So basically, this guy right here, what he asked at the end of the day, that was pretty interesting. Now, I agree with him in some ways, and why? I agree with him because, yeah, if I was looking at that, I probably would have thought the same thing too. Like, there's got to be a hole in this thing at the end of the day. But if he did the research on our company, he would notice that we do something called a splatter screen. And we're known for painting screens and these splatter designs. We do it all the time. When I do paint on screens to walls, you know, half of it's painted in so the screen reacts. So, but he didn't do any research. He just came out there running like a bull in a china shop, openly accusing me. Yep. And then we'll get, and sometimes some of them will give us the apology. They'll say they're sorry, and then they'll put off in the end, well, you didn't have to go out like that. You didn't have to be that rude. You didn't have to come in my video and disrespect my work at the end of the day. You could have went through my channel and noticed that I do these videos to begin with, or you could have contacted me through an email and said, hey, look, you know, your video is a little sketchy to me. I was wondering if you got any proof to back this up. You could have did that. But no, you felt the need to be smart and ignorant on my channel. So guess what? Enjoy. Enjoy the video. I sat there and told you what was going to happen to you. I said I was going to embarrass you, didn't I? All right, then. Let's go check that piece. I'm going to be 100% sure. I got to be 100% sure. I don't know. He could be telling the truth. Let's look at it again. Do you think that you can you see through this? Anybody, can you see through this? Like it's a hole in this white sheet of, it's not even white paper, it's plastic board. But anyway. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. All right, I thought it was just, you know, could have saw something. No, ain't nothing there. Just kind of sneak up on it. Maybe it's there. I don't know. I can't. I really don't. I don't see it there. I just don't. Okay. Well. Okay. I'll just go back over here. Now, mind you, like I said, if you had posted a bunch of videos on this theory, then you'd be speaking to my attorneys. And imagine if this was a courtroom. I did this to you in a courtroom. Just think about it. If this happened in a courtroom. And I'm filing criminal charges against you for committing fraud against my business. I'm making multiple videos on this statement. Like somebody went in and said, we only use only 4,000 projectors in order to get images to produce when we could do it at 1,000 with no problem. Or someone made statements that our products were nothing more than just black house paint at the end of the day, and they didn't show up, they came up too dark. So just imagine this individual is not getting hit at the end of the day, because again, I do think at the end of the day he was just being smart, and that was basically about it. So as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't exist for us. But the guys who did do that, imagine what's going to happen to you in the courtroom when I get you in there. Oh, it's not going to go well. Not going to go well. So I was being nice when I sat there and said $7 to $8 million. It's pretty staggering. It's so staggering. I guarantee that when a judge calls it out on how much we're asking for, I guarantee that you were going to urinate yourself. It's pretty bad. Remember, they added in how many years they would be doing it and how extensive they were doing it. They had other people involved in it. They were spreading rumors. It's pretty bad. And mind you, it's not just one of them. Also, too, in this lawsuit against him also involves the others that were involved into it. So they're going to get hit with it too. So Rogers, don't get too comfortable with that property you have over there because it's going to go for auction pretty soon. You don't have that kind of money to pay me. As you claim you have lots of money, right? Well, I hope you got enough. Because, again, let's put it this way. It could breach somewhere in between. Mayor Giuliani put it this way. There's a fellow who went on and spread some fast rumors about a voting machine company. They sued him for $149 million. You think about that. Because he went on there and he talked about his company, about them having fraudulent equipment, voting equipment. And he had to come to court and back this up. Now, mind you, he's worth $50 million. He's not worth $100 million. But they were able to get $100 million, lean against him, because, again, he had no way to back this up. And they did. They backed up. Their machines were working perfectly fine. So with that being said, they were able to ask for what they want and win because he couldn't back it up. He had no proof that this ever happened. So, if you don't have any proof that this has ever happened, you very well could be sued for over $10 million. I mean, way over that. Now, when I'm talking about the price is over $10 million, it is way over that. So, Rogers, you don't have $10 million. You don't. You don't have that kind of money. But you can't pay that kind of money. You have more to lose than the rest of them. They're going to take everything from you. He is over there fighting his foot. Yeah, arguing over his foot. I'm just watching him fight with his foot. And it's up there. Because there are parties involved. You guys are working together. It's whole crow casting, you guys. You don't know each other. Conspiracy charges. Yeah. So, you're looking at roughly maybe over 20 million. I can't say maybe. I say it's going to be over 20 million. And you can say it's a ridiculous number at the end of the day. Not really. Not in court. It isn't. You can ask for whatever you want. As long as you can prove that it happened. That's it. And what we have on you guys, we can literally ask for that easily. The lawyers want a lot of money. They do. That's the lawyers in the day. They want a lot of money. And on top of that, Wix is getting pulled in this mess because Wix allowed him to go over and touch our copyright, even though our copyrights were sitting right on our page on both websites. So they're getting sued for not Crystal Edge, but they're only getting sued for Black Series website. They're being sued for both of them. And they have over $150 million to pay out. They're worth so many billion. They can easily pay us $300-400 million. Easy. So, let's get this ball rolling. Because I want to see some of this money come up to me. Alright, now, just killing some time here. I want to make this video 1 hour. Put some time into this. Let me see. Well, you break everything down. Just put everything back. Break it down again. It is my plans. It's hard. Oh, Victor, you gotta break it down. In a world of secret, in a world of sound. I feel like Ace Ventura bought the whole scenery with the whole double pane glass. And he was talking to the woman that she heard him fall and scream. And the guy was like, no, you didn't. You couldn't have. This is double pane glass. It's soundproof. There's no way in the world. And he did that, back and forth. He said, yes, yes, yes. That's how it's going to feel when I take you guys to court. But I got to be professional about it. I can go out there and just do it out the courtroom. But again, to the other guy, you already seen from the door, yeah, look, man, I understand you want to think that I'm one of those gimmicks at the end of the day, but no, I'm the real deal. I am. And if you want to take your hostility at the end of the day and do something stupid with it, go ahead. I'll stick a monitor on you, which means I'll have somebody watching your account. You do any activity at the end of the day that basically defiles my company or anything basically disrespects my company in any way, well, basically we can drag you into court on it. We'll do so with no problem whatsoever. So that's why I advise you just lick your wounds and just go. That's the end of it. Basically, the reason why I find this humorous from the door, because again, you know, I would have thought that too. If I thought the other day I saw a screen performing that well, that incredible, that beautifully, that magnificent, yeah, I would have definitely looked at it too and said, got to be a hole in there. Because again, it's hard to perceive that how a technology can generate in an environment like this and look that beautiful at the end of the day. I understand the whole doubt system already. I had doubt system when I saw Black Diamond for the first time. I didn't think that was even possible. I mean, we developed all light gray screens. Everybody had light gray screens. How in the world they have a screen literally that dark that's able to generate those beautiful levels? That can't be possible. And I found out it is possible. So I understand the whole denial stage. But to add the insult at the end, come on, that wasn't necessary. That was definitely not necessary. So this is why we had to do this to you. I got him over there chewing up his blanket. What did it do to you? What did it do to you? Angry cat. Gotta get back on here. All right, people. Put my stuff back. We hit the hour. We hit the hour. The hour. Put my stuff up. Yeah, like I said, we get the whole usual, you know, hey, you know, hold on a minute. Make sure my weapon comes in correctly. Where's the fire stick at? It's over here. Put this thing back. Get the whole usual stuff on always. Useless. Where's the cord for this? This is why I put it here to speakers, and speakers won't even plug up. Of course, it won't even plug up. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Okay, let's put back up. That's over there. Let's get the meter system. Let me see. Oh, I forgot. We got to do a challenge on this thing too. With your angriness, with your frustration, with your angriness, your growlies. Your growlies. Now, am I mad at Mr. Wings? No, not mad at him one bit at all, period. Not at all, period. I'm not mad at you. But I have to back my company. You have to understand, this is business at the end of the day. Now, I know this was embarrassing. I told you it was going to be embarrassing. But you have to understand, I got to back my company. You can't go on and just talk trash about people's products and expect they're going to sit there and just deal with it. Because they're not. Whatever you have in your life that you basically hold dear to, would you like someone to come in and discredit that and say something nasty about it? You wouldn't. You would back it up 100%. Say something about your kids. Say your kids were nothing but delinquents and different this, that, and the other. The troubles of society should be locked away forever. Imagine someone says that about your kids. What would you do? You would defend your kids at the end of the day. My kids are not that at the end of the day. I've raised good kids. There you go. You're not going to sit down and let anybody talk about your kids at the end of the day or anything. Whether it be your lawn, you have a beautiful lawn out there, and somebody says, yeah, his lawn is garbage, it dries up. No, the heck it doesn't. It's so beautiful. And there you go. You back it up. Car, whatever, it got to be, whatever, you'll back it up. So, how come when it comes to our products, when we go and back our products up, we're considered to be the bad guys when we do this? So we're in the wrong if we go back our products up. I don't like the biased opinion in YouTube. I don't like it at all, period. I don't like the fact that majority of the people that are on here will attack us if we basically say anything about our products. They'll attack us if we can back our products up. They'll attack us if we defend our products. Well, I've got a message to you. You can bite me for all I care. And no, that's not a curse word. You keep it up, and I'll launch something, and I'll really embarrass your stuff at the end of the day. I'll wipe your stuff clean. I mean, completely clean. If you want to play that game at the end of the day, and I don't care if you started your business or not, I'll clean this house real quick. I want to be funny. So, I'm going to stay in my part of the lane. I'm going to develop my technology as usual. I'm going to go fight off and do my certified and grow my company at the end of the day. Because I'll launch an Omega. You know what Omegas are designed to do? There's nothing can withstand Omega. And an ad tech can't even take one of those. I'll launch one of those. And you ever seen the whole theory of Halo? You know what the whole story about Halo is about? You read the book on it, the novel on Halo, what the whole ring system was? it was designed not as a weapon, it was designed to reset the universe. Just in case if one alien nation become more, let's say, more dominant over the other races, and there was no way to stop them, it was a last resort. It was designed to erase and reset the universe. And pretty much the other half thought it was a weapon, and they were trying to obtain the Halo for a weapon. But it wasn't that. It was basically they would have erased their existence if it would have happened. But anyway, that's what the Halo system was. He didn't find out later on until he met that orb. That thing was flying around and everything was talking to him and all was explaining to him what the whole Halo system was designed for. That's why the rings were all over the universe. There you go. There you go. So do we need the Halo? We don't need a Halo, right? There you go. So again, mind your business. Stay in your lane at the end of the day. There you go. We don't need a Halo, y'all. I can even make a screen pan called Reset and just take more. Remember. Again, we have work to do. I have to remind myself because I'm getting hyped up about that. Like, we should go crush them all right now. Just destroy all their products right now. Just wipe out one list after the next, after the next. Just wipe them out. No, we ain't got time for that. We got business. No time for that. I can post my technology on eBay. Not sell it, not for sale. We just have it there with the video demonstrations and pictures of us crushing whatever's on that page. But again, don't care. I got other things to do. I got other projects I'm working on. We are past the minute at hand, Mr. Bud. We have things to do. Things to do. Things to do. Where's the Tron at? We did the Tron. We did the Tron. We're doing a Tron here. Tron for next video. Tron demonstration. Tron. I said Tron. Not try demonstration. Not John. Tron 4K. Remember, you have things to do. We do not have time for this at all. Humans, we have things that have to be done. I'm only joking at the end of the day. Well, no. Again, we don't have time for that. We could if we wanted to. We literally could do it. But again, I've tested everything. I'm good. As long as my product works, I can get where it needs to be at and get our product to a point where customers can enjoy when we can enjoy our products anyway. But, we make the most affordable technology on the planet. And our technology looks absolutely amazing. We can do it in fully lit environments with no problem whatsoever in factory settings. Alright, people, I gotta be somewhere in a minute. So, hope you enjoyed Mr. Lightning Wings products. You have a good day. And just, I wish you would have been more respectful when you came out there and made that statement like that. I wish you would have been more respectful in saying I wasted your time and saying that my video was a fake. It wasn't real. I have over 11,000 video demonstrations on my account. And I have been able to back my product on every level whatsoever. I work extremely hard at what I do to make sure my customers have the best of the best. And I did appreciate your comment. Usually I don't entertain these comments, but I thought yours was a little bit more interesting to accuse us that that's basically a white sheet of paper with a hole in it. And that's the reason why the image is so sharp and so clear. And you stayed at the bottom, just an absolute waste of my time. Next time, choose your words carefully. Gotta go. God bless.